Pin-up guy, radio host, stand-up comedian, Richard Hardiman was not exactly your stay-at-home sort of bloke until he became a dad, and now designing a fireplace with Aidan for an evening in with his wife sounds a whole lot more appealing.
A freestanding fireplace with no flue required. What better DIY project to keep you busy this July and make you very popular at home?
Well, winter's definitely here, so today I'm going to be installing a fireplace with the help of a radio personality that's really heating up the airwaves, Richard Hardiman.
Between his weekday show on KFM, stand-up comedy, MC work and scripting, Richard is a master of many trades.
Our task is relatively simple today, but I need to start off by asking, what are your handyman skills like?
Kind of weak, actually. I'm one of those guys with great grand designs, but I end up with very wonky results.
Well, nevertheless, we're going to put them to the test. Now, to make our life easier, I've had all our Superwood lens pre-cut by Builders Warehouse, and we're going to start off by drilling the pilot holes around the edges.
Having featured in a Sexiest Man calendar and very popular with the ladies, Richard was going to make the most of this opportunity to prove he's also an Oaks kind of oak.
So great, our pilot holes are complete. They're going to make sure our cabinet is accurately aligned. I'm just going to ask you to insert the screws. Posi drive is yours.
Afternoon drive to Posi drive.
Having enlarged the holes with a countersunk bit, the screws are inserted, retaining clamps removed, and holes filled with wood filler.
So our next trick is to roll on the primer.
It really is time to put the rock in the roll. No? Okay.
Hardiman and the Handyman were proving an odd couple indeed.
I've chosen two different colors, black neutral for our plinth, and to create warmth in our cladding, this gold.
I'm used to gold, you know, concerts, gold circle.
Oh, I'm sure you are, but today we're dealing with a box.
Okay, box.
He was a natural. Perhaps it's the time he spent waxing his surfboard. If all else fails though, at least he can make an excellent wooden cabinet.
Well done, Richard. The units look great. All that's left to do is cruise to your place and install the fireplace.
Let's go make fire.
Man make box.
Man make fire.
The Two-Hander Roadshow was coming together. At the new Hardiman home in town, they chose a room with good cross-ventilation, mounted the fire casing on top of the plinth, and relaxed to admire their handiwork.
Richard, tell us about your recent move from Hardiman the Party Man show to your new drive time slot.
Yeah, I spent the last 5 years doing Fridays and Saturday nights doing the Party Tone show as Hardiman the Party Man, and I moved away to the States for a couple of months. I moved to Vegas, had a bit of a change of scenery, and I came back and this opportunity came up, and now I'm doing it Monday to Friday. It's a different lifestyle.
3.9 kgs of a new lifestyle arrived with the birth of his and Monique's son, Nicholas. Tons of emails and a good few gifts for Junior followed, courtesy of an adoring radio public.
Cape Town audiences know that you've recently had a son, and the word is he's quite a celebrity himself.
Yeah, well, we call it a celebrity tight. We're grooming him to take over the next drive show. We're going to have a whole long line of Hardimans in the public eye.
To keep him cozy till spring, they prepped the gas fire unit, insulating it in a geyser blanket that's also a good fire shield. Having cut a slot in the base of the Superwood cladding to house the undercarriage of the grate and the gas connections, they could go ahead and fit.
The unit's fitted with two safety devices which prevents oxygen from dropping to an unsafe level and also preventing gas escaping the closed system.
Once the unit is in place, install the grate and get a registered LP gas installer to connect the gas supply. This part is exclusively for the pros.
So what do you think of our fireplace?
I was dubious about the gold, but it worked out very nicely. I was a little worried it was a bit Vegas, but it's beautiful. And having a fireplace in this place is really going to make a difference.
For warmth and hours of peaceful contemplation and conversation, nothing beats a naked flame. But as safe as this unit is, please use a fire guard to keep kids safe. Don't leave them alone in the room while the unit's on, and make a habit of switching it off when leaving the room. The bonus is, to start a fire again, all you do is turn it back on.